8 FM, the community radio service of Kothha University, and I welcome all of you to our program Sobi Kotha, a program on film reviews. And in the studio, myself, Alokis Das, Assistant Professor of Mass Communication and Journalism in the Kothha University Center for Distance and Online Education. So, dear listeners, today I'm going to be reviewing the recently released Indian Hindi language political drama genre film, The Sabarmati Report, based on the true stories centering around the horrifying incident of the torching of the Sabarmati Express in Godhra in the year 2002. My idiomatic typhonic pinnacle of cine ravenous verb epitomizing and tempestuous crest of film rapacious fizz exuding palpably grandiloquent philologous loquacious soul and the can-speckled talismanic meridian of movie Usarian jest manifesting and silver screen cinematic silver screen glutinous pair of voracious synesteric zip embellished ophthalmic apparatus literally got engulfed by a metaphorical maelstrom of fathomably thought-provoking viewing experience amidst the ebullience-laden brainstorming paths of watching the released afresh Indian Hindi language political drama genre film The Sabarmati Report, adorned with a plot or storyline inspired by true stories related to the horrific incident of the Godhra train burning or the horrifying incident of torching the Sabarmati Express train at the Godhra railway station in the year 2002. An utterly thought-provoking narrative while portraying the pulse-quickening and heart-shivering horror of the fateful day in the year 2002 through the cinematic spectacle of media or journalistic depiction of the carnage. Dear listeners, my apogee epitome of film fanatical being oozing spirit and vertex degree of cinefrenzy manifesting pair of ophthalmic apparatus got illured in a veritable celestial demeanor amidst the peppy park deck resplendent effulgent exuding charpy ambience emanating from the allegorical bosom of the cinetheater being enveloped underneath the semiotical blanket of a charpy evening sojourn of 27th of November 2024 in the midst of the brainstorming paths of viewing the Sabarmati Report and literally a metonymical tornado of thought-provoking vigor got raised within the periphery of the psychic apparatus and intellectual horizon, embellishing my flesh and blood zoological apparatus while robbing my cinephilic pair of viewing apparatus over the cinematic silver screen amidst the paths of watching the sober storyline revolving around the veracious and dreadful or horrific incident of setting ablaze the Sabarmati Express train in Godhra in the year 2002, which corroborated to be a catalysis of creating a tumult or a mayhem. Unlike another film released in the year 2024 itself on the Godhra train burning incident horror entitled Accident or Conspiracy Godhra. This released a new Indian Hindi language political drama genre film, The Sabarmati Report, did cut down on the on-screen portrayal of the ghastly or gruesome sabotage or the horrifying train torching frightening incident in Godhra in 2002 and instead did predominantly elucidate the role played by journalistic media in unraveling the mystery, veracity, or the root cause behind this ghastly and dastardly act of massacring innocent lives inside the particular coaches in the Sabarmati Express train on that fateful day in 2002, thereby corroborating to be the catalytical cosant of giving identity to the unfortunate victims of that scary incident, epitomizing culmination of cruelty done by the miscreants or the perpetrators of the gruesome, dastardly act of train burning out of rage and hatred, and also did depict the pros and cons of media or journalistic portrayal of the tragic saga, reflecting the inklings of yellow journalism and honest journalism. Oscar. As the media educator, the narrative of the Sabarmati report did seem to be pretty much inquisitive, zeal epitomizing on the part of me, as it did portray journalistic media's role in unfolding the truth behind the ghastly incident of train torching in Godhra in the year 2002 by the screens, leading to the veritable turbulence, chaos, or unrest subsequently and simultaneously portraying the merits, that is the pros, and shortcomings, that is the cons of journalistic media in this context in a meticulous demeanor and minutely, adroitly, and parallelly some of the crucial aspects of the journalistic media industry, such as the cons like inklings or glimpses of yellow journalism, fake news or fake reporting, paid news syndrome, TRP driven reporting, etc., and the pros like objectivity driven reporting based on truth, accuracy, impartiality, and honesty or integrity, etc., have been depicted with a pristine adroitness, subtle finesse, and tenuity panache. Now, as per the plot or storyline of this film, the Sabarmati report is concerned, it seemed to be precisely researched or well researched and well documented, and the script also seemed to be majestically drafted on the part of me. I must cite as a film critic, come cine reviewer, come movie buff, come media educator, and student and academician of film studies, which literally did delve deep into the gritty realities of the incident and unlocked the veracity or authenticity of it in an absolutely majestic, meticulous, sublime, and pristine demeanor. I can't help citing as a film appreciator, come reader, come analyst. As a media educator or teacher of mass communication and journalism, I did find the aspect of the angle exploring the competition between Hindi and English journalism in this film, The Sabarmati Report, which has been depicted in the Sabarmati Report to be a thought provoking proposition, although depicted in a relatively lighter vein in the film, which actually needs some sober deliberations to be made over or which needs to be pondered over on a serious note. Vikrant Massey, the talented actor of Bollywood, who got the fame from his very blockbuster hit and a serious movie 12 Failed, released in the year 2003, or I can say Vikrant Massey, the 12 Failed 2003 famed actor, was monumentally splendid and sublime as the lead cast in this film, and he did deliver a palpably potent and majestic performance on screen, embellished with an adroitly executed, commendable, sublime, magnificent, stupendous, fascinating, pristine, spectacular, and mind boggling acting and imperious dialogue deliveries while portraying the character of an honest, truthful, impartial, and ethical journalist who did the honest coverage of the horrific sabotage on that fateful day in the year 2002 in the Godhra railway station, thereafter finding himself to be falling on the metaphorical quicksand of catastrophe. Apart from Vikrant Massey, another lead cast in this film, that is the Sabarmati Report, Riddhi Dogra, too did deliver an exceedingly marvelous and phenomenally top bracket come power pack performance as sort of a demi antagonist in this film. I can't help citing as a film appreciator, come reader, come critic, come analyst, come media educator, while portraying the character of are blatantly clever, shrewd, beautiful, stylish, and gorgeous, seasoned, famed, elegant, and utterly professional media personnel, literally hankering after name, fame, glamour, and wide publicity. However, the performance of another lead cast in the film The Sabarmati Report, that is Rasi Khanna, did seem to be a bit subjugated or subdued and lackluster on the part of me as a film appreciator, critic, come reviewer, come reader, come movie buff, come voracious movie viewer, come avid cinegoer, come media educator and student and academician of film studies. Although it's a pretty personal opinion from my side, which may vary or differ from individual to individual. Depiction of the factual contents in a creative, dramatized form in the storyline, embellished with the corroboration of its veracity or authenticity or truthfulness by means of screening a few of the archival footage related to the gruesome or costly incident of the Gotra train burning incident in 2002. Exquisite screenplay, cinematography, direction, script, cast performances, and dialogues must have given an enchanting viewing experience or must have soured an enthralling and captivating, alluring, beguiling, and bewitching viewing experience upon the captive spectators inside the cine theaters. I must cite as a film critic, come reviewer, come appreciator, reader, analyst, come media educator, as well as student and academician of film studies, come farwith cinegoer, come voracious movie viewer. As a film critic, cine reviewer, movie buff, film fanatic, cine addict, film enthusiast, avid farwith and fervent cinegoer, voracious film viewer, media educator, student and academician of film studies, without even a minuscule or tiny bit of or tiny fraction of dubiety, a positive review will crop up from my psychic and intellectual apparatus or horizon for this Indian Hindi language political drama genre film, The Sabarmati Report, embellished with an imperiously researched plot or storyline based on the true or authentic incidents related to the inhuman and horrifying incident of Godhra train torching in 2002, corroborating the veracity or authenticity behind the incident with screening of some archival footage adorned with a sharp narrative unfolding the root cause and related aspects behind the costly or barbaric or dastardly act of torching a few coaches of the Sabarmati Express train in Godhra in 2002 by the miscreants or the perpetrators as an act of hatred and rage, and a heart-touching climax also, revealing identities of the innocent victims and paying obeisance or homage to their departed souls, and also reflecting some key informations about the conspiracy and the perpetrators of the costly incident or the sabotage. I must cite as a film appreciator, come reader, come reviewer, come critic. In a nutshell, the Sabarmati Express has been jammed to cinematic production in terms of plot or storyline, narrative, the research behind the theme, the well drafted script, exquisite cinematography, fabulous screenplay, stupendous direction, and a solid performance from the entire cast, especially by the two lead cast of Vikrant Masi and the other cast also. I must cite as a film appreciator, come reader, come analyst, and absolutely wow if I have to quote idiomatically as far as my feeling or opinion of this film, The Sabarmati report is concerned. Absolutely wow, a master's film, and without even a minuscule fraction of dubiety, 100% a positive review from my side, the Sabarmati report. So, dear listeners of Radio LUIT 90.8 FM, the community radio service of Guwahati University, with this, finally, I have come to the end of my review on the film, The Sabarmati Report, for today. Hopefully, you guys have liked it. So, for today, let me bid adieu to all of you from our program, Sobi Kotha, our program on film reviews. And with some new film reviews, I'll be back pretty soon in our program, Sobi Kotha. Until then, please keep on tuning in to Radio LUIT 90.8 FM, the community radio service of Guwahati University. And from the studio as well as from the program Sobi Kotha, I am Mr. Alokes Das, Assistant Professor of Mass Communication and Journalism from Guwahati University Center for Distance and Online Education, would like to bid adieu to all of you. So, dear listeners, let me wrap up for today with some new reviews, new film reviews. I'll be back pretty soon in our program Sobi Kotha. Until then, please keep on listening to Sobi Kotha, a program on film reviews, and please keep on tuning in to Radio LUIT 90.8 FM, the community radio service of Guwahati University. So on that note, bye-bye and have a nice day. Thank you.